Today on our 2009 Saturn Outlook, we're going to install Curt Hitch, part number 13424. Here are a couple measurements that will assist you with selecting accessories for your new Curt Hitch. The center of the hitch pin hole to the outermost point of the bumper is 4 inches. From the top of the receiver tube to the ground is 17.5 inches. Now let's go ahead with the installation. Before we can install our hitch, we'll need to go ahead and lower the exhaust on the passenger side. To lower the exhaust, we're going to take some spray lubricant and spray each one of the hangers. There's one on both the inboard and outboard side of the muffler. The spray lubricant will make it easier to remove and reinstall later. Next, we're going to remove the rear bumper fascia door. There's 2 tabs here, one on either side. We're simply going to turn them 45 degrees and then we can remove the door. Next, let's go ahead and point out our attachment points. There are 2 attachment points here in the center, one for the driver's side and one for the passenger side. We'll be putting some hardware up into the frame to make our attachments here. Next, we'll go to the frame rail where we'll be able to utilize the 2 weld nuts that are already pre-existing in the frame. This will be the same on the passenger side. Now before we go and try and install our hitch, we're going to take a 1/2 inch nylon tube brush, part number 814092, and our spray lubricant, and spray each one of the weld nuts and then clean them out thoroughly before we try and install our new hardware. Keeping in mind, the older the vehicle, the more rust, dirt, and debris will build up in these threads of the weld nut. So now I'll go ahead and take one of my new fasteners and thread it up into the weld nut just to make sure it'll go nice and easily. As you can see, our forward attachment point here on the driver's side is cleaned out and ready to go. Each process we do here on the driver's side is going to be repeated identically on the passenger side. Now both weld nuts are cleaned out, and we can go ahead with proceeding and installing the hitch. Now that we've got our frame attachment points cleaned out and ready to go, we need to go ahead and put our hardware in the frame for the center 2 attachment points. To do this, we're going to take our pull wire that's provided in our install kit, go through the attachment point and out the access hole. Then we can take our 1 by 3 inch block, slide it onto the pull wire, take our 1/2 inch carriage bolt and thread it into the pull wire. We'll slip both of these up into the frame and pull them into position. Once we get our fastener in position, we'll go ahead and remove the pull wire and repeat the same process on the other side. Now with our center attachment points in place, go ahead and put our hitch in position. If you have an extra set of hands, it can help to hold your hitch in position while you install your fasteners. Make sure you take the passenger side and set it up on top of the exhaust to help hold it in position while you line up the driver's side and install your fastener. Now as we bring the passenger side up into place, be careful not to push your center fasteners up into the frame. Now that we've got our frame rail attachments in place, go ahead and install the 2 center attachments. Here we'll be using flange nuts as our attachment. With all our attachment points in place, we'll go ahead and tighten them down. With all of our attachment points tightened down, we can now go ahead and torque the specifications as indicated in the instructions. Now with our hitch torqued to specifications, we can go ahead and reinstall the exhaust. That'll complete the install of our Curt Hitch, part number 13424, on our 2009 Saturn Outlook.